Hello everyone, I'm Carolyn. This is my final presentation. My teacher is Ray. Today, I'm going to talk about change because of the internet. Before I talk about this topic, I have to talk about language learning strategies because I want to talk about language learning strategies change because of the internet. Language learning strategies, there are 6 parts of it. In direct strategies, there are cognitive strategies, meta strategies, and compensation strategies. In indirect strategies, there are metacognitive strategies, affect strategies, and social strategies. What is the strategies you always use, and what is the most useful for you? Now I want to share my experiments in learning language. I have learned 3 kinds of language. There are Taiwanese, Chinese, and English. And now I want to share my experiments in learning English. I have started my English learning in kindergarten, and the strategies I always use is cognitive strategies and affective strategies. In Taiwan's educations, we have lots of tests, and we just need to know how to spell it, because it always have writing tests. And I always repeat the words and write them down again and again so that I can remember those new words. Even though I didn't know the true meanings and how to use them, I also can get a good grades in my English test. I didn't recommend to only use this kind of strategies because sometimes I forgot the words in a very short time. And the second strategies I always use is affective strategies. Emotion affect my study. So if I feel angry or agitation, and I would walk out library and sit by the lake to let myself calm down. With a beautiful screen, and I can feel comfortable. And there are the place just in our school, that is the lake. And after I walk out, I can restart my study in the library. I can focus on my book again. I think it's a good way for me. It is not only to use in English learning, it can use in all subjects. And now I want to talk about the most useful strategies. Social strategies. We can learn in life, learn in play, learn with friends, and learn from others. I always memorize what questions my friends have asked and what answers they have told me. And I feel relaxed when I was discussed with my friends. And I found that many classmates had the same feeling as me. They practice with friends, discuss with classmates, and at that time they can improve their speaking and listening. And they also can learn some new words from people who are in different profession parts. Now, in the international and technical world, people start to use internet to learn language, such as Skype or Facebook. We can chat with people around the world, and with a little camera on your computer, you can chat face to face. You can choose people around the world. Some people start to join into online dating, and they can learn language from others who are in other countries, and at that time you can talk with native speakers. So you can learn their accent, learn their culture, or you can ask what is the popular topic in their country now. You can get the first information from them. And at that time, they can also learn Chinese from you and learn some Chinese culture. You can discuss with them, have a happy time. It is a good choice for people around the world to learn language. It's not only for learn English. If you want to learn Japanese, and you can choose people who live in Japan. If you want to learn Spanish, you can choose the friends who come from Spain. And now we can also have class online. This is the strategies that people who are at work always use. They have a lot of time to work, so they don't have time to go to school or go to Korean school. So they always study and learn language after work. That they use internet. They open their computer and sit in their comfortable house. That can save their time. And it is convenient. They discuss with teacher, discuss with some foreign friends on their computer, and some companies start to ask their employee to start this kind of learning strategies. They have some class on the internet or set a website for their employee. They want their employee to improve their English. They want them to have the good language ability so that they can make a bigger business or anything that is good for them. Now with your smartphone, you can also chat with your friends on the road. You can chat with your friends, your foreign friends, anywhere and anytime. In conclusion, with the popular using of the internet, this kind of language learning strategies has become more and more popular. If you haven't tried this kind of language learning strategies, maybe you can start from now on, and maybe you can get some amazing effect. This is the big change of language learning because of internet. Thank you for listening.